Matthew, Leanne, Teresa, Dawn. What up? America. What's going on? Sunday morning in America. Woo. It's on the verge of being hot as fuck right now. Last hot day, or last advisory for a hot day. Yeah, what up? Y'all know how this shit works. We might have somebody, we might not. We might run for 15 minutes, we might run all fucking day. Finished up my mowing today, or at least a little bit of it. Whole yard, just where we walk. Finally. 2 fucking weeks of heat advisory. Finally over. Gypsy, you got your grass cut yesterday? Well, congratulations to you, Swirly John. I got 80% of my mowing done yesterday. I already said hello to you, Teresa. You shouldn't have left, man. You shouldn't have left. 2 day break from the extreme heat, mid 90s today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we're like 91. That's going to be nice. It's going to feel like a 20-degree temperature range. It is early. Very, very early. Well, the ducks were out there, but they're not fucking with you, apparently. Michelle Obama wanting attention. Look at me. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Cocaine. Wow, y'all are way too close to my face. I'm gonna need every one of y'all to back up. You are too close to my face. American. It's either 9, 8, or 7 in the morning. 7:59 in the only time zone that matters. Uh-oh. Struggle's real. Struggle. Oh, crisis averted. America. Nana. From Ireland. What up? Take your country back. I'm not even going to address you, bitch. Whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it out there. America, am I smoking alone here? If somebody jumps on the panel, I'll switch it back around. So you've got people to look at. Until then, look at the trees. What up, Richard? Nana, you're just mad because you didn't think of it first, and now you can't name your goats, Michelle Obama and Brigitte Macron. This dumbass liberal. Yeah, I'm a liberal. Coach Darts. This right here is exactly why MAGA is a bunch of cock smokers and bitch motherfuckers. Because people like you. Just saying. I don't have to get a job. Your mom pays me for sexual favors. America. Seems like we're always trying to take it back from someone. What you talking about? Nether? Netheri? Am I saying that right? Depends on what your mom looks like. The minimum starter fee is $10 a pound. So, you know what I mean? You got a 200-pound mama. Shit. We're eating good. Lady Smith, America. No, Nana, he's a young fella. He is 19. Hopefully he's not the police. Your mom only weighs 10 pounds and you want to get in on that action? Are you from India? Netheri? Because we're literally talking about your mother paying me to have sexual relations with her based on how much she weighs, in case you missed it. And you kind of just asked if you could run a train on your mother. I just want you to know that. Words matter. Is that fan too loud, y'all? Am I 5 by 5? Oh, Ireland's money is pounds? Is it sterling or is it pounds? I can't remember which one's which. Slap a tariff? Yeah. If she's foreign, there's definitely going to be a tariff. At least 30%. No, I'm Irish, you dumb yank, and there hasn't been a train down this way in years. Hey, I may be dumb, but I'm not a yank, god damn it. And the only reason Ireland doesn't have trains is because you stupid sons of bitches keep letting Indians get hit by them. So there's no room for tracks anymore. Yeah. Euros, pounds, sterling, silver. I can't remember which one's which. Because it's foreign money, so it's irrelevant. It's like a Canadian quarter. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Apparently, we're just talking shit this morning, y'all. So it is what it is. 36 Owadonga. What up? Whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it out there. What up, Nev? I have no idea what's going on in the chat this morning. It's retarded so far. This first 10 minutes and 20 seconds is extremely retarded. So I don't know what to tell you. What's for breakfast? Air, nicotine, THC. Breakfast of champions. That's breakfast. In my country, there's a problem. That problem is transport. Where are you from? 36 Owodonga. You from Ireland? Are you Ireland? Meth land? See, now I can't even take you seriously now. Fetter, what up with you? I am better than I deserve, sir. I get to wake and bake and talk shit to retards on the internet. I got no complaints. Takes a retard to know one? No shit. Welcome to the chat, fucking idiot. We're all retarded. I'm retarded for talking to you retards, and you're retarded for listening to a retard. So, lost 28 pounds in weight. Try it. America. What's on the agenda today, people? What are we getting accomplished? I got a little bit of mowing to do, not much. Laundry, basic domestic shit. America. I'm just LARPing. You'll never be a Western guy. I don't know what you're trying to say. Get money, East man. That doesn't even make any sense. What would I be LARPing as? Y'all are fucking retarded. Your name is retarded. How old are you? That seems like the name of a child. Fools in this chat, y'all. Don't be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam the chat. Be over 18. I'm LARPing as a Western dude? How? A Western dude would be a cowboy, you stupid fuck. Are you foreigner or are you a child? You're a black brother looking for your black brother? Oh, well, find him somewhere else. Because if your race is your personality, you are a worthless piece of shit. If you have to talk about your race more than 3 times a week, you're a worthless piece of shit. And you have nothing in life to offer. So there is that. Same with your sexuality. America. We got a mix of two different strains. So I've got a sativa fighting a hybrid for dominance right now. There's a lot of people trying to divide us at the moment. I don't necessarily find that a bad thing. I think division is necessary. Need a motorcycle? That is a fact check true. Send me some money. America. I forgot what I was even start talking about. Somebody said motorcycle and I went squirrel. What was I literally just talking about? Oh, division. GTP. My first favorite Canadian. Steph, what up? The order of Canadians from favorite goes GTP, Baby Metal, Canadian. And that is all. Those are the only three Canadians who will get refugee status. Yes, division is necessary because there are grown ass people, especially Baltimore, who just signed into law that you can abort your child after it's come out of the womb. I don't want to be lumped together with those people. Division is necessary. There are people that think flashing your swimsuit area to children during a pride parade is okay. I want to be separated from those people. There are people who ride Trump's nuts who think that he is above reproach. And if I question one thing about our dear Lord and Savior Trump, then I'm a communist. I don't want to be paired with those people. Division is necessary because fake unity is why we have a fake country. GTP, how dare you, sir? How dare you? I never. Stop being ashamed of being black. Bitch! Proud colonizer. Eat a dick. Yeah, division's necessary. Yeah, I am white. I'm just the basic white. My thumb looked black. That's because your mom sat on it. I just ain't washed it off yet. Oh! I said I put my thumb inside of your mother. In case you didn't get it, that was the premise of the joke. America. I mean, you're coming in here with some racial shit, so automatically I have no respect for you. If I don't respect you, I don't respect your mother, or your children, or your parents, your grandparents. Just saying. Just saying. If your race or your sexuality is your personality, you are a piece of shit. Yep, you got to go. You've made 8 comments and 7 of them were race based. Ain't nobody got time for your bitch shit. Go hang out in your echo chamber and live your truth, queen. Mathematician, what up? Excuse me. Baby lungs. I'm fighting my instincts. What are my instincts? Please, complete stranger, let me know what my instincts are. I would really appreciate to know. I've been lost for 45 years now. I've just been waiting for some random no-name son of a bitch to pop up on the internet and tell me what my purpose is. Oh, just because we're born the same color, that automatically makes them my people? That's not how it works in my world. My people ain't got shit to do with blood, and they ain't got shit to do with color. They ain't got shit to do with religion. My people are moral based. GTP, do I still have your phone number? What are you doing right now? I can send you a link right now if you want to yell about Canada. I always got time to talk shit about Canada, sir. Silverback. I think I still have your number. I'm not sure. Yeah, I went and woke Hillbilly up at like 6:45 this morning to get some oil from my weed eater. Yeah, I don't think they know what instincts mean. Same number. Hold on, let me see if I still got it. Stand by. Race has no factor. As an American, we are a mixed country. I don't do the race shit. When it comes to black, white, brown, yellow, everything except for the Indians and Somalis. To love your own race, I'm not going to take pride in something that I have no control over. I fell out of my mother and I was this color. What did I have to do to earn this color? Nothing. Why am I going to take pride in it? Y'all believe what you want, but for me, I don't take pride in things that I did not accomplish. This is just a roll of the dice. I will not take pride in something that I did not have a hand in doing. It's fucking stupid. You can be proud of your culture. You can be proud of the accomplishments of your culture. Race and religion are the two biggest fucking things that separate the entire fucking planet. And it's all bitch shit. You're a ginger, Silverback. You claim ginger. You have no soul. Kendrick Lamar said it. Not like us, Silverback. Was your statement bad, though? I mean, it wasn't good. I'm tired of the they. There is no they that's keeping people down. That's a fucking excuse for inaction. Shut up with the they shit. For as long as motherfuckers have been talking about they, why ain't nobody did nothing about they yet? That's a fucking excuse for inaction. Oh, I can't do this because of my sexuality or my skin color. They're holding me down. All right, well, looks like you don't deserve to do that then. There is no fucking they holding anybody down. Stupid fucking logic is what's holding motherfuckers down. America. Your uncle held you down once? Well, that's because he probably saw the bitch in you. I will say, if it was not for the Democrat Party, yeah, the black community and the black culture would be far more advanced than what it is right now. I will say that. Anthony, up. The, so because they gave you access to more resources, that's
Oh shit.
check one, check one. We have an echo on.
We have an
You
echo.
have YouTube still up.
Oh, hang on, let me get rid of that. That should do it. That's
Check,
hey
check.
buddy.
What up?
What up? It's been ages.
Turn off that loud ass noise.
Hey everybody in chat. Good to see you.
It's important to build ourselves up first. See, the problem is that you still keep thinking that building yourself up means a monolith of the black community or a monolith of the white communities. You're still playing fucking racial separation. Nobody gives a fuck. Be Americans. How about instead of, oh, I'm a white dude, yeah, or I'm a black dude, how about just be a fucking American and rely on Americans to lift you up and not just, oh, I'm black, so I'm held down, so I got to wait for black people to come and lift me up. So Just be a fucking American. What the fuck does race have to do with it? In my opinion, your countrymen will help you if you stop isolating yourselves. It's not a hard fucking concept.
Everything these days is divided by everything: race, color, sexual identity, political views. Like there's a wedge driven between everybody and everything, everywhere. It's constant. We are inundated constantly with it. Like you can't go on social media now. Like if I go onto my Facebook account, it's no longer like ads about going camping and the rest of that. It's literally just political division, fucking garbage, non-stop. It's disgusting.
Fact check true.
Because they know that the more divided we are, the less together we're going to stand against all the fucking bullshit that's happening, right?
Like I approve of division. It's the logic behind the division
Yeah,
that's fucking everything up, in my opinion.
yeah,
Division is necessary. We need to. There needs to be a revolution against the government, against our
yes,
neighbors.
yep,
Culture's fucked.
yep,
You know what I mean?
yep.
There needs to be division. The concept behind, oh, this is why we should divide, is what's fucked. The race, the pot, you know what I mean? Oh, we're this color, you're that color, so we're dividing. No, fuck that shit. Do you think that people should be respectful, not show their swimsuit areas in public and don't hurt kids?
Yep.
Boom. Oh, look,
Yep.
we're on the same fucking team. Wow. You know what I
Yep.
mean? All the other shit's superficial nonsense.
Look
That
at the
doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
look at the pride parades now. You know, they're literally singing while they're walking down the roads that they're coming for our children. They're literally singing this. And
Right?
then when you draw attention to it, somehow you're the fucking bad guy. Like I'm a dad. I got two boys. And 2 weeks ago, my brother, my only fucking brother, told me that I'm abusing my children because I'm telling my kids that communism is bad and that conservatism is a proper way to live your life. And so I'm abusing my kids now because I don't support communism in Canada. Like, is this the fucking society we live in now, that we're supporting communism? That's what's happening in my country. If you guys aren't aware, I'm in Canada, and Canada is full on moving directly towards fucking communism. And I'm not exaggerating at all. You guys, some of you probably saw me post in the chat there before I jumped on that we have a new law in Canada called Bill C9. And you guys know, everybody knows, in the UK, the cops show up to your fucking house for posting a meme that the government doesn't like. That's
Right.
literally a law in Canada right fucking now. Right now, the Liberals put that law, and it's called Bill C9. You can look it up. If I post something online and the hurt police don't fucking like it, they can show up at my house, call it a hate crime, and put my ass in fucking jail for saying bad words on the internet.
Right. It's only going to get worse, man.
It is getting worse. It is absolutely getting worse day by day up here. The amount of we have never had more people running out of Canada than we do right now. They're literally running away from what the government is doing to our country. It's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable.
Right, Richard? Tick Bamsville or Barnesville, whatever the fuck it says. Shalom to you, but I disagree.
Yeah.
This is true, Silverback. Can you see the chat?
No, how do I do that? Oh, wait. Live chat. Is that going to come up on my screen?
Should. It might take a second.
Live, all messages are visible. Okay, I click that.
Said, no offense, but y'all are accepting it, which is true. Same with America. Half the country, like I said, half of Canada is fucking communist sympathizers. Half of America, goddamn
Yeah.
communist
Yeah.
sympathizers.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And if people don't see that, then they're just not looking. Or they're willfully, blindly just ignoring what's happening. How do I get chat going? Why will it not apply chat to me? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Why do I
Nope.
disagree? Hashim has ordered for us to unite against the enemy because real shit, I ain't got a problem with the little hat people in general, but y'all are just as bad. I mean, if we're talking about Israel, not Jews in general, I'm not siding with anybody over religion. I think Islam and Christianity have far more in common than Christianity and Judaism. That's just a fact check true. Jews are one of the most despicable religions when it comes to Christian hate, but somehow the propaganda has spun it to make it seem like Islam is. It's not. Jews spit on the name of Jesus. Jews spit on Christians. You know what I mean? That's not a unifying thing, in my opinion. We're both anti-Semites. No, I ain't got a problem with Jews. Don't make no shit to me. But you're zealots. Most of y'all are zealots, like you coming in here with your zealotry. You think because your book tells you something that's the justification for us who don't give two fucks about your book to side with you. Like, look, my book says this. Come on, guys, we're friends. No, that's your book. I don't care about prophecies. That's your shit. Keep it to yourself. Same with any religion. I fucking hate zealots. And I'm not fighting anybody's fucking religion war.
Hmm.
See,
I'm trying
yeah.
to I'm trying to get the
Scroll
chat
over
running
there.
in the background here, but it doesn't want to work for me. So I'll just have to sit here and look at your handsome bearded fucking epic face there, my friend.
That works.
Yeah. That beard is getting pretty epic. Yeah. Keeps the bugs off, eh? Have you guys noticed that your gardens, your plants, your whatevers are growing weird this year? Things are not ripening at the timeline that they're supposed to be. Things are just growing really weird. Have you guys had that? Because I have.
I've had tomatoes in the fucking ground.
Yeah.
5 months, easy.
Yeah.
Two of them have turned red. That's it.
Yep.
Just two of them.
Yep. Same shit here, man. Same shit. Normally, by now, I'm eating tomatoes in July. Normally. As of 2 weeks ago, if you guys saw my video when I absolutely ravaged my tomato patch because I had early blight, I stripped my tomato vines down to basically just the green growing on the top. Not one fucking red tomato in the middle of August. Not one fucking red tomato in my whole garden patch. And so now I harvested yesterday. I went to the garden again. I harvested 40 odd pounds of tomatoes, but they went from green to red in 2 weeks when I should have been eating tomatoes at least a month ago. I'm talking to gardeners all across the states, all across Canada, and everybody is having crazy. I don't even have fucking green beans growing on my vines, and my vines are 8 feet tall,
Damn.
right? Like, I should have been eating beans a month after they went in the ground.
It's almost like they might be putting chemicals in the air to stop people like us from growing our own food.
Don't. That's a conspiracy theory, Hutch. Don't.
Yeah, that would be
You can't say
outrageous.
that. You can't say that.
Right.
You know, it's fun.
Why would they ever want to start selling us seedless tomatoes,
Yep.
seedless grapes, seedless
Yep.
watermelon,
That's
seedless
right.
everything?
Yep. That's right. They're making it harder to buy seeds. They're shutting down small farms that are selling seeds. They don't want us to be self-sufficient, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. 3,000 years ago, my people were promised ripe tomatoes.
Yep. Yep. And here we are waiting till 3/4 of the way through August to have our first ripe fucking tomato. I started my tomato plants in the beginning of April. I don't know. I don't know. I'm blaming it on Murica. Murica. Rah.
Don't get it twisted. Sometimes words matter, and the order that you put those words in also matter. What up, River Rat? I don't have a problem with Jews. I don't care. They're people just like anybody else. I have a problem with the government of Israel, but I have a problem with Jews. Don't make no shit to me. Right? Aluminum's great for plants.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. There was actually a video posted I saw a couple of months ago, and there's a farmer, and every year he either grows corn or soy, and every year he does soil samples of his soil, and he sends it away to a lab so that way he knows what specific amendments he needs to put into his soil for that year's grow, right? Whether he needs to add more gypsum or whatever, whatever, whatever. And his latest soil sample had 10x aluminum content in his soil. 10x. He's not putting aluminum in his fucking in his fields,
Right?
you know? Like,
Amy
I
wrote
wonder where the
KP.
fuck, man. Poison everywhere. And up here in Canada, they've even had whistleblowers do videos of their actual contracts signed by the government, showing video footage of their actual planes that they're using to spray the skies with. And then they're even showing the totes of chemicals that are literally labeled in a fucking warehouse. And it right on the big box, it says for something like for aerial spraying use only.
Right?
But they're denying that this is happening.
That's yeah. Who are you gonna believe? Your eyes or what we tell you?
Yeah, yeah, that's what they want, right? Yeah, don't believe what your eyes are seeing, believe what the mainstream media tells you. Yeah,
Yeah. Start detoxing metals and plastics from your body, y'all.
yeah.
Okra. Okra will absorb microplastics
Really?
in your body. Just saying.
Okra. No shit. Okay.
I
I
mean,
don't even.
it okra tastes like ass, but apparently it's been used for hundreds and hundreds of years. You know, throughout Africa and the Middle East and all these these other places. Poor food, but it's literally a body detoxifier.
I don't know if I can even grow okra up here. I don't know a single gardener who grows okra.
My grandma used to grow okra, but that's the last person I ever met who ever did.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one of those old people crops that young people just don't have time for. But there's a reason that they grew it.
Yeah. Yeah. But the old generation knew things that are getting forgotten now, right? Like natural medicine and all the rest of that, and now it's go to your doctor and get on a pharmaceutical garbage because you can't do basic things in your life that make your body healthier. Like as an example, I tell my kids that your body is like a race car. If you put trash fuel in a race car, what happens? You don't win races. You put high test, good quality fuel in your race car, you're going to win all day long. And we equate that to food in my house. When I go grocery shop and I shop every Sunday, I don't buy any fucking junk food from my house. It's not on our grocery list. And my kids are fully aware of that, right? And so we have a mentality in my house here that you're only as healthy as the food that you put in your body. I cook home cooked meals 7 days a week from scratch. There's no fucking boxed food in my freezer. I'm lying, there is. There's one box of frozen lasagna because every now and again I have to work late, and it's easier for my kids to throw a frozen lasagna in the freezer so that when I get home we can all eat, because sometimes I have to work late. But other than
Right.
that, It's
Food
literally
prep.
home cooked meals 7 fucking days a week here.
That's what's crazy about it is that food prep could literally save nations.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Amy Robridge, this is the one and only GTP,
What's
Green Thumb Prep.
up? That's right. I haven't been around in a while. I've been kind of busy dealing with some stuff. Haven't been on some live streams for a bit. So good to see all you guys.
That's why I've been trying to get everyone to share info like that in the library with me. Oh yeah, was that? I forgot all about that. Silverback, is that still a thing? I can't remember the details of it, but
On his
they don't
Discord
sponsor
channel,
me cooking. Yeah.
he has a fucking library of stuff on his Discord channel, guys. Like for real. You should check it out. There's really good stuff on there. You put a lot of work into that. And you should see his canes. He's making canes and shillelaghs right now. Those things are really nice. Yeah, didn't you get one or something? No. That's awesome.
My, my
Yes.
immigrant act right stick.
Act right. Yep. Yep.
Very nice. I look
Love it.
forward to using this someday.
Is that the one made with oak? Which one did that one come from?
I believe it's oak. It's oak, and it's got the. Am I not mistaken? But it has the plug in the middle here.
Oh, nice.
The
Did you get
brass
the
is brass or copper plug in the middle.
nice? He was making one too with a piece of deer antler for the plug through the center. I don't know if he ever completed that one.
Yes, Silverback Prepping, the guy in the chat right now, y'all. If you want one, he hand makes them in America with goddamn American wood.
Yep.
Goddamn American sweat. A little bit of DNA in every product you buy.
Oh, there's probably a little bit of blood on every one of those. Yeah. It's not a real project if you don't bleed by the time you're done doing it, right? That's
Right.
yep.
Oh, solid walnut. All right. All right. I don't know my woods. What up, Ronnie? So what's new in the world of GTP? How are the ladies looking? Somebody was
Um,
asking about a video a minute ago.
so I've got 3 growing this year. I have a God Kush, which is about 5 feet tall. She's doing okay. She's on my balcony, east side facing, no, west side facing, so she doesn't get as much sun as she could, but it's the only place where I live at my house where I can grow it. She's doing all right. Um, my Gluckies, I dropped a couple of videos a couple of days ago. If you guys want to see the progress of my plants, it's on my channel. Um, my Gluckies is not doing good at at all. She went into the ground. She started to flower, then she tried to re-veg. Now she is somewhere between flowering and veg. It's dude, it's the weirdest thing. Like
You
all the
stuck in like a
branches,
monster crop? Is it back retarded?
the
You
whole
can't
thing
see
is
and shit?
it's fucked, man. It's like all the branches are just building one solid cola all the way up the branches already.
Oh,
And it
yes.
absolutely should not have started that at all. Um, so I'm just gonna run it out for the rest of the season. And she's not big. She's only 4 feet tall.
I have a hummingbird.
Oh, look how big that one is. How
I'm trying
tall
to
is
find the
she?
hummingbird.
Hey,
We
she's
are at we're a little over 9 foot on the two.
right on. Right on.
2 weeks into flower. We're just now starting the second week. But
Oh, okay.
there's a fucking hummingbird up here. Eat
Hmm. And
them
my
flies, bro.
so the Gluckies is all screwed up. The God Kush is basically on track. And my Girl Scout cookies, I took a picture for the thumbnail with me standing in front of my plant with my arm straight up. I'm about 6 foot. I'm about 8 foot with my arm up in the air, plus or minus. And there's give or take 18 inches of plant above the top of my hand. She's
Hell
going to
yeah.
be fucking huge. I did some low stress training on her. She's about 8 feet wide right now. She hasn't even stretched yet. Um, so I think she's probably going to be give or take 11 feet tall, plus or minus, by the time she's done. And there are so many branches that if she buds out really well, I'm probably guessing I'll pull 10 to 15 pounds of wet weight off of her at harvest time. I'm going
Nice.
to I'm gonna open up the whole center. I'm gonna lollipop the shit out of her. Because I grow in cages, all my plants are topped. So
Right.
all the branches are all pulled out of the cage. I was gonna monster crop the very top, just to kind of flatten the top out, but I couldn't. I had nothing to stand on, and I was worried that in the process of trying to monster crop her, I might slip or something and like break the whole fucking top right off. So I'm just like, I'll pull every single branch down that I can, and the tops will just be the tops, and that's okay because they haven't stretched yet. So I mean, they're
Yeah.
she's going to be huge. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't started to stretch yet. I got a Cadillac Purple, and it usually doesn't start stretch until about week number 4. Or when I grew it last year, it took about 4 or 5 weeks for that stretch to kick in. And when it did, it was boom, a matter of 2 weeks. It got it all knocked out at one fucking time.
Fuck, they grow fast sometimes, eh? When they go through that, you can basically stand outside and every day just watch watch them grow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get 4 to 7 inches of growth per day, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you guys hear what Texas just did? The law they just passed in Texas?
Yep,
That's
fucking stupid.
crazy. That's crazy.
We talked about it the other day on how gay Texas has become. No more steers in Texas, only queers. Fucking craziness.
What?
120 days for a gram of marijuana in Texas.
What? That's wow. Wow. Why did they do that? Like,
Because
do you know
Texas
that
is fucking gay.
is
Eddie,
that
what up?
is that the Republicans that pushed that through?
Yeah, that's what's sad about it. That's fucking Abbott and then the old school fucking Bible thumper crowd.
Oh, okay. Cannabis is evil. One of those
Yeah.
people. Okay. Which is a shame because I'm in Canada for you guys that don't know. I'm legally allowed to grow 4 plants per household, right? There's no limit to the size of my plants here. But we have dispensaries everywhere. They're on every fucking corner now. I don't buy from them at all because I don't trust where the quality and what's been sprayed on them and everything. So
Goddamn
everything I grow is
patent chemicals on everything. That's why I
oh,
hate going to the dispensary because China pretty much owns the marijuana in America, and I'm assuming
really,
it's
eh?
Pakistan that owns it in Canada, maybe some
That's
China.
that's not yeah. And I don't put garbage like that in my body, you know. That's why I grow my own. But it's disappointing that people who just want to use it for just for the medicinal purposes of it, right? That now people in Texas can't even access it for strictly a medicinal purpose. If they want to lock it down for recreational use, that's a whole other conversation. But just for the medicinal use for people who want it, and now they can't even access it, which I don't think is fair at all, at all. So I don't.
Big
But
alcohol paid them off. I wouldn't doubt it none. Alcohol's a dying industry. Most of the
yeah.
young people I know, they had their drinking phase, and now they're kind of over it. There's not a
hmm
lot of young alcoholics anymore.
No,
That's
bars are closing down. Bars are no longer popular. Like back when we grew up, everybody was at the bar.
yeah,
Everybody was drinking barbecues and parties and house parties and you know everybody drank. You talk to your buddies, you your work buddies, you come back to work on Monday and how was your weekend? And everybody's like, oh, I got fucking hammered and it was great and we did this and that. And now you talk to people and they're like, what'd you do this weekend? They're like, oh, I didn't really do anything. Like, it's weird.
I think social life is required for alcohol for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yep. And everybody is doing exactly what we're all doing right now. We're holding a device in our hands, looking through a screen, talking with people we know. Like, here's a perfect example. I was talking with some people at work the other day, and we were talking about you guys actually, like our community here and your Missouri meetup. And I was saying that some of you guys are close friends of mine, even though we don't necessarily talk as much as we used to. And we've been friends since fucking COVID. And
Yeah.
there's
Five
a
years,
there's a
5 years
right?
I've known you. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And there's a big chance that we will never get to meet in person. And that really fucking sucks, you know? And a lot of society is like this now. We're all friends through screens and cameras and social media. And then what do you do on a Friday night? You're home alone. Home alone. Before COVID, we wouldn't have been home alone. We would have been out doing shit together, even if we were sitting at a fucking lakeside, poking a campfire with a stick, sipping on beers, or, hanging out doing whatever. Now we don't do that. I don't even get calls on a Friday night to go out anymore. You know? I get messages on fucking Telegram and Discord and stuff, and you know, everybody's just talking into a camera now. And it's
Yeah.
and the younger generation is growing up and this is totally normalized to them. You know, everybody that they know, they talk to through a camera now. And when we grew up, it was okay, eat breakfast, get out of the fucking house, and come home when the streetlights come on. And your parents had no idea what you did during the day.
Forced
Yeah.
socialization.
Yep. Yep. And you knew
Thank
where
you
your
for that.
friends were because you just drove around on your bike until well you found all the bikes on the front lawn and you found your friends.
But see, that's being socialized is kind of a romanticized version since, I mean, it's not even 100 years old. The social, the play date type mentality. You look back in the 1800s, if you didn't live in the city, you stayed on your farm
Yep.
all month. You might
Yep.
get to go and see a stranger once or twice a month when you go to
Yeah.
town to the feed store,
Yeah.
supplies, shit like
Town
that. You know?
town day, right? Town
Yeah.
day. Yep. Yep. Go in to get supplies and do whatever in town. Yep. Yep.
So being socialized, like you gotta, like that was the biggest complaint, especially like when we took our son out of school. The biggest obstacle that we had to discuss was, well, he's going to lose his social skills because he's got to do this. He's got to be. That's kind of new. Children, you can learn your social skills from your parents. Sad thing is that the parents don't have social skills, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yep.
fucked from the get go. You know.
And another thing I've noticed is there's very little sense of community now. Every house is its own little tiny island. When I grew up, every kid in my neighborhood knew me. I knew every kid. My parents knew every kid's parents. We always had birthdays and barbecues and swim meetups and big
Right?
birthday
Family
parties,
reunions, all that shit.
family reunions. I used to go to my grandma's house for Christmas and Easter and the big meetups, and there would be 25 of us there. Last Easter, I ate Easter at my kitchen table with me and my two kids. You know, it's like we're all getting divided into these own little tiny independent islands. Neighbors don't know neighbors. Neighbors are not tight with their neighbors. People don't watch out for each other anymore.
They
It's
have dehumanized culture.
yeah,
That's when
yep,
it's the like I saw a meme yesterday that explained today's fucking culture perfectly. It was like, hurry up and kill it while it's still a monster. Because if we don't and we watch it for too long, we're gonna see that it's a human. You know what I mean? One of those
yep,
kind of things.
Yeah.
Kill it while it's a monster. You'll
That's
never
right.
know it was human. You won't have to feel. Treat your neighbors like strangers.
Yes. Yep. And this is all being done by design because the more isolated we are, the more divided we are, the less we are going to band together, put our foot down and say, enough's a fucking enough. That's it. Enough is enough. Like, look what's happening. Did you guys hear? Probably you've heard what's happening in Ireland right now. The IRA says that they're going to start cleansing the island of fucking
Yeah.
migrants.
Let's fucking go.
Yep.
Make the IRA
Yep.
great again.
Yep. And I just, right before I got on here, I was on Facebook. You know that thing that happened in Spain with the migrants from Morocco?
The
Well,
invasion, yes.
the invasion? They're starting round two now. They've already found the new Facebook social media groups and they're organizing another migrant invasion.
I've already said it. I've got a dollar or $3.17 bet that the exact same thing is going to happen to the UK in less than a year.
Where do you think they're going to come from?
Sudan, India, Pakistan. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. And the UK will just open up their arms and let them in. The government will open up their arms and say, "Come on in and destroy our fucking country."
And you got to think if Trump goes through with getting rid of all these fucking bitch ass fucking Somalis up
Yeah.
north, you know the UK would take all of them in.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Shit, Canada would probably take them in.
Oh, but it's not good up here. It's really not good up here. We Our biggest issue in Canada with immigrants right now are Indians.
Yep.
Um,
Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a
yep.
ding a ding.
It started out that we were letting a lot of Indians come in that had doctor's degrees, they were educated, they were coming here, they were starting families. I'm absolutely okay with that. Canada's a big fucking melting pot, right?
I'm
We,
not. I think those are false doctorates that these fucking Indians are getting. The
that's
one thing that everybody's praising India for, look how many smart people we have coming over here to be doctors and physicians. I'll be like, yeah, but look at all the fake fucking doctorate classes
yeah,
that motherfuckers can just buy that shit.
that's
Just
right.
like the driver's license.
I was just going to say that.
Mhm.
Yes. So, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm a professional truck driver, right? I drive a dump truck. I've been driving big trucks for over 25 years now. We have a city near Toronto called Brampton. Brampton has been completely overrun with Indians to the point where they are building 50-foot fucking statues. I'm not even joking. You can look it up. They're like 50 fucking feet tall Indian statues. Brampton is completely overrun. So, what's happening is they have fake driver training and licensing schools, and they get brought from India over here. They get given fake driver's licenses, and then they drive these dump trucks and they end up in my city. I was on a job site on Friday and we're building a road for a brand new subdivision. We were laying down aggregate to build eventually we're going to put the asphalt on top of that. And I was talking, so there was me, a couple other dump truck operators, a guy on a big roller, with those big steel roller drums on the front and the back to compress the aggregate we're laying down, and a bulldozer operator. And we had to wait for the dozer operator to move some aggregate. So I was talking with the guy on the roller. And he was telling me that a couple of weeks ago, he was on a job site. There was 14 dump trucks, which is fairly busy for a job site. And they were all hauling aggregate. And the guy in the very front dump truck was waiting. And when they want you to dump your load, right? They tell you, they get behind your truck and they're giving you like the thumbs up signal, dump your fucking load and get out of the way. So the roller guy is telling the dump truck operator, dump your load. And the truck driver's just sitting in his truck like this. And the roller guy's like, dump your fucking load. There's a stack of dump trucks waiting, and the lineup is getting bigger. 22 tons of dump truck is what we haul. And the truck driver's sitting in his truck. So the fucking roller operator gets out, goes over and says, "Dump your fucking load right fucking now. There's a lineup of trucks. Get the fuck off of here." You know what this guy says? "I don't know how to do that. I I don't know how to do that." So in case you guys don't know, it's really simple, okay? There's a button on your dash, you push it, that turns your PTO on, that's a pump that runs your hydraulic lift that lifts your box up. There's another fucking switch that you flick and it opens up your tailgate. It's only two things you got to do. And then you push on the gas pedal. The harder you push on the gas, the faster your box goes up. It is not complicated. It's two fucking buttons. He had no idea how to do that. You know what they had to do? They had to go to another dump truck, pull a driver out of another fucking dump truck, bring him over to this guy's truck, who then had to dump this guy's load for him, and the driver gets back into his truck. So now this truck driver is sitting in his truck, his load's all over the ground, his box is up in the air like this, and he's sitting there. And the roller guy's like, "Put your fucking box down and go." And the truck driver's sitting there. The roller guy's
That's
like,
highway
"What
people.
the roller guy's like, what are you waiting for? What the fuck are you waiting for?" The driver goes, by the way, he's Indian, right? From Brampton.
This is
The
my
guy
surprise.
goes, he had no idea how to put his fucking box back down again. You flick a lever and the box automatically comes down. You flick another button and your gate locks.
It's
And you drive
almost like
away.
you would watch how it went up and be like, "Oh, do
I
the
do the
opposite."
I do the
Right.
opposite, right?
Right.
So the roller guy had called his foreman during all of this absolute fucking nonsense. So the roller guy had to go get the other truck driver to come back, show him how to put his box down. And then he goes, "Go over and see my foreman." Truck driver drives over, sees the foreman. The foreman's like, "Get the fuck off my job site. Don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. You're fucking forever barred from coming to my job site." So we're talking 37 tons of truck and load. And this guy had basically been bought and paid for driver's license in Brampton. And then he was driving a 37-ton steel fucking truck around my city. And he had no idea what he was doing. No idea. And how often are you guys seeing on the news yet another accident with yet another big truck, and yet again more people are dead?
Yeah.
It's a
Making
daily
a
occurrence
U-turn
now.
in the middle of the fucking highway, going the
Yes.
wrong way on the highway.
Yep. 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 You turn on the highway and a minivan full of a family T-bones the fucking side of the tractor trailer, and everybody in the van's dead. And then when they confront the driver, he's just standing out on the road like, "Oh, oh."
No remorse, no conscience,
No,
nothing.
they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
It's like yelling at a puppy for pissing on the floor. They're just like, "Why are you yelling at me?" You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's the same fucking concept.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trash
The
culture, everything about it.
Yeah, we've imported about 4 million Indians into my country.
See,
Now, so
that's what Greg Abbott, his little bitch ass, that's what he's doing in Texas.
really?
He is riding the H-1B fucking nuts so goddamn hard. There's a video of him in the goddamn turban at one of those fucking the little parades where they make the stupid tower that's extremely unstable and ends up killing people. That thing, like he's
Yeah.
in his little wheelchair, little turban, hanging out. Texas is your home, blah man. Fuck you.
And the craziest part about that is, out of all the states, that's happening in Texas. Like Texas,
Yeah.
right? That has always been historically known as the state that has no more fucks to give at all, you know?
It
And
wasn't
it's
even less than 10 years ago. There was a real push for Texas to claim independence and say,
Yep,
fuck it,
I
be
remember
their
that.
own country because they're
Yep,
Texas.
yep. They have their
Look
own
at them
power grid
now.
and everything. Yeah, yeah,
Less than 10 years. You were almost the greatest nation in America.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're fucking pathetic, laughing purple stock. You know what I mean? It's
It,
fucking
it's
sad.
it's the same with Alberta right now. Alberta is working towards possibly separating out of Canada. I don't fucking blame them. I don't blame them at all. Now, I I support Alberta leaving, knowing that if Alberta leaves, Canada's economy will collapse overnight.
Yeah.
Overnight, Canada will basically cease to be a functioning country if Alberta separates. Alberta
That's what
is,
is that 70-80% of the nation's GDP
yep,
comes from Alberta?
oil. Yep, oil. Yep, exactly. Yep. Without Alberta, so Alberta literally sends transfer payments to every single province across the country based on the oil revenue that they pull out of the ground. Because
Oh,
Alberta's,
kind of like Alaska does. You get that little once a year oil allowance kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Or so.
exactly. And I know that if Alberta leaves, that Canada as a functioning economy will cease to exist overnight. And I don't fucking blame them. I don't blame them. You know, they literally are going bankrupt because they're forced federally to send money to every province across Canada. Quebec could be an absolute massively rich province because of the amount of natural resources they have there. And Quebec literally refuses to pull them out of the ground. They won't pull them out of the ground, but they will gladly accept, 75 fucking $1 million from Alberta every year.
Yeah. Let them. That's like the California getting water from other states.
Yeah,
Let's use up their resources. Just
that's
let's
right.
just be leeches.
Yep. Yep. You're right. You're right. Yeah. And this is the world we live in now. And they wonder why people are getting so upset. You know? It's just corruption everywhere. In BC right now, they're about to give a chunk of land to the indigenous in BC that's the
Yeah,
size
I
of,
heard about that. I was
but
about to
it's
ask you how much real estate of Canada is actually left. Like, didn't they give that away to some fucking tribal shit?
it's called UNDRIP. Uh, it's an acronym for something. But the chunk of land they're about to give to the indigenous in BC is the size of Portugal. Portugal. They're just gonna fucking give it to them because they've claimed ownership of it because some fucking great grandma there picked blueberries 300 fucking years ago, so now they think they can lay claim to it. it's they're literally just pandering to these indigenous people, and we are losing.
How many indigenous are even in Canada anymore? Like, your
so
whole population is like
so
not that big at all, isn't it?
about 1.3 million at most. We're at 46 million people or something up here. They're a fraction of the population. So that massive chunk of land that's the size of Portugal, the entire population of the tribe that's claiming that is 600 people. 600. Yeah.
Are you guys officially? Uh, I'm American, so I don't know
Yeah.
how Canadian is.
Yeah.
Uh, did King Charles or King whoever the fucking king is now, didn't he give Canada to Canada? Like, are you guys still
We're still
the
part of the
UK?
monarchy. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah.
It's on paper you're free kind of thing.
We're still owned by the king. Yeah. We're
Uh,
part of the Commonwealth. Us, Australia, a couple other places. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking gong show. It's a gong show.
Prime Color said, "How bad do things need to be for people to go to war with the government and corporate bad guys?"
It's coming.
Well, nobody's ready to go to war with the government. That's the sad thing. Is nobody's prepared. Nobody knows how to grow their own food. Nobody
Yeah.
does grow their own food, even if they do know. You can't fight a revolution if you can't feed your army. An
That's
army
right.
travels on its stomach.
Yes, it does.
Too many people that are mad at the government rely on an outside source to literally keep them alive. Revolution is
That's
not an option. It will be squashed immediately.
yeah.
If you want to fight corporations, vote with your wallet.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do. I don't give money from my hard earned paycheck. Nobody gets my money if I don't agree with their terms and policies. That's it. You know, I don't support large ag. I only buy products from companies I agree with. I buy my seeds for my garden. For those of you guys that don't know, I have 2,400 square feet of garden that I grow right now. I'm trying to grow 3,000 pounds of food this year from it. I support. I actually I buy my seeds from a gardener in Michigan, M.I. Gardner, a guy named Luke. He's on YouTube. He's fucking awesome. So I will never buy seeds from a corporation ever, ever, you know? And it's getting harder and harder and harder because everywhere you turn, they're just dumping more and more poison into our bodies, into our water systems, into everything. Look at all these fucking people on Ozempic now,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Don't,
uh,
don't,
it's cheating.
yeah, don't eat
If
healthy.
you're lazy to lose fat, guess
Yeah,
what? You're still fucking lazy, and you're gonna
that's
be
right.
fat.
Yep. Yeah. Don't eat healthy. Don't exercise. Just take a fucking shot. Look at Ariana Grande. That fucking chick looks like a skeleton covered in skin.
Yeah,
Like it's disgusting,
bitch
right?
needs a sandwich.
I've said that. I've literally said that. Yeah, she needs to eat a sandwich, right? I have a coworker and she's on Ozempic, and I'm like, "Why are you taking that?" She's like, "I need to lose weight." I'm like, that didn't answer my question. Why are you taking that? She's a truck
Huh?
driver, right? So she sits on her ass all day. I said, all you have to do is change your diet and exercise, and you'll lose weight. She drives around sipping bottles of Pepsi, eating bags of candy all day.
Yeah, that
So,
truck
yep,
stop fucking food.
yep. So
That's
she's
why
not,
everybody in my family is over 300 pounds because of a truck stop diet.
yeah,
Steve,
yep. Not me. I pack a full lunch pail every day. I've got one of those Coleman lunch pail coolers, and it's a big deli meat sandwich with lettuce and tomato and stuff, cut up apples, salami. I bring a big thing of iced tea because I know I'm sitting in a fucking truck all day. Now, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I'm never going to get fat because my metabolism, I'm 48. My metabolism is the same way it was when I was 18. It's as fast as a fucking bullet train, but I know that I still need to eat healthy because I sit on my ass all day driving, right? But these people on Ozempic, and it's everywhere. There's commercials on the radio now for it,
they've got
and
an
they're advertising.
Ozempic hamburger.
Yeah,
What the fuck are we doing?
everything is
One
a
meal a day,
pharmaceutical
I've lost
band-aid.
28 pounds in weight. Fuck yeah.
Did you really?
No, that's what Richard Cuff,
Oh, good job.
the man with the
Awesome.
Thor. Fuck yeah. I was gonna say since I've been here, I've lost a good 60 pounds since the start of this journey.
That's because you're always working. You're always doing stuff, right?
And I don't eat for entertainment.
Hmm.
Once the tank's empty, I eat to fill the tank back up,
That's right.
and then I go. I don't
It,
overflow the tank.
it's
You know
fuel.
what I mean?
Yep. Fuel for the machine. That's right. That's the way it should be.
Eat it
Yep.
when you need it, not because it's there.
Yep. Yep. There's a lot of people now that are doing intermittent fasting, and I'm hearing some pretty good things about it. Um, I can't do that because, like I said, my metabolism is so fast that I can't intermittent fast because I get fucking so hungry so fast. But
Yeah, you
um,
you need to eat like 5,000 calories a day, sir.
yeah, I
You're
do.
you're kind of
Yeah,
being Polish.
I am being Polish. Yes, I am. Yeah. Plus, I mean, I'm still trying to gain back the 15 pounds I lost last winter when I hurt my back real bad. And I spent a month and a half in bed, basically not eating because the pain was so bad I couldn't fucking eat. And I'm still trying to gain that back with a lunch pail that is so full of foods that sometimes I have to step on the lid of it just to close it. So, speaking of food, you know what I'm making this afternoon?
Hmm.
I harvested some squash from the garden. This
Ew.
afternoon, I am making squash, fire roasted red pepper, cabbage, lime, not cabbage, sorry, fire roasted red pepper, squash, carrot, lime, soup. about 3 gallons of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find ways of putting away some of the products from the garden because my kids aren't big squash eaters. But I'm growing it and I want to be able to put it away. So
I'm not a fan. It makes my lips tingle. I've tried it a couple times. Just raw
squash.
dog. Yeah, before my neighbor turned into a bitch, he brought me over some summer squash.
Yeah.
I cut it into slices like a cucumber.
Hmm.
Mm. I ended up giving it to the pigs. I couldn't do it. I, am not a
Yeah.
fan.
Do you think you
Not.
have an allergy to it or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
It just it felt. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. I hear you. Well, Mr. Hutch, my friend, I got to get going because I got a crazy busy day today. So thanks for having me on your live stream. It was really good to see you in person, my friend. It was good.
Anytime, sir. You know you're my people. I
All
said
right.
because we don't talk that much.
I hear
We're
you.
still people till we ain't, man. You know what I mean?
And to you guys that are there in chat, I really do miss you guys. I've got a lot going on in my life right now. I'm waiting on surgery. So surgery's October 7th. I kind of got hurt and so things are kind of going a little sideways for me right now. So I'm trying to hold my shit together at the same time as, be a dad and work 60 hours a fucking week. So don't think I forgot about you. I still love all y'all. And
Put into asylum, sir, and you and the children come down to America. Get some of this fresh air in you.
if to be honest, Hutch, I haven't forgotten about moving to the States. If things continue on the path they are on right now, I really feel that that is probably going to happen. Like it is communism 101 up here, and that is not an exaggeration. The laws that they are forcing through right now are changing the fabric of Canada. Like literally altering the fabric of how my country is operating. Mark Carney is completely fucking corrupt and he is selling out my country.
Is he worse than a Trudeau? I haven't paid attention
Oh,
since Trudeau left. Is he worse or better?
so Trudeau was stupid, right?
Right.
Carney is really fucking smart. Highly educated, like Harvard educated, smart. He is literally in the upper echelons of the World Economic Forum. like like he's at like in the top echelon of the World Economic Forum.
He's
And
a
if that
highly
doesn't,
trained surgeon.
yeah, and he's bringing in China into here. Canada just signed a defense pact and a information policing pact with China. We have fucking Chinese police stations operating in Canada. Literal
Yeah.
Chinese police stations operating in Canada. But it's a fucking gong show up here. No wonder Trump is like, you guys can all fuck yourselves. And on the 19th, Trump is going to be putting in 50% tariffs on all kinds of stuff in my country. And we have our trade delegation right now meeting with Trump to try and settle some of these tariff concerns. But Carney is in fucking Tuscany in Italy right now, vacationing in Italy. Well, the biggest trade deal that's ever happened in Canada that literally is going to sink our country or try and balance the economy, and he's on vacation. If that doesn't tell you everything that you need to know about who Carney really is, I don't know what else to fucking tell you. You know? So, yeah. So for you guys that are in chat that are in Canada, I'm right here with you. I hear you. Unless you're a fucking libtard and then you can just eat a whole bag of Richards cuz, you're useless. So,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Right on, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, Hutch,
Be
thanks for
careful.
having me on, my friend. Goodbye to everybody in chat. I just posted a video on my YouTube channel. I just did a walk through my garden. If you guys want to see what I've got going on right now, feel free to check it out or not. That's up to you. So, but yeah, have an
Green
awesome day,
thumb forever,
everybody.
y'all. Can a wrench drop his link, please?
Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be nice. Thanks, guys. I've been fighting with the algorithm. They don't like me very much. they don't like content creators like me talking about self-sufficiency, so they throttle all my fucking videos all the time. And you know the funny part is that anytime I put a weed video out, so I put out a gardening video, I'll get 100 views. I put a weed video out, I get 3,000 views, but they demonetize my weed videos.
I get age restricted on mine,
Yeah,
and then 40
yeah,
year olds don't get to see it type of shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Keep prepping. Grow your own food. Be self-sufficient, and keep your head on a swivel because things are getting worse by the day.
Yeah. Be safe,
All right.
man. Appreciate
You too. You too, Hutch. Have a good one, bud. Good seeing you.
you.
All right.
Boom. What up? Green Thumb Prepper. One of only 5 Canadians worth saving. Hour and 2 minutes, y'all. What are we talking about? See a lot of new names in chat. Conversation goes where it goes. 4 rules in this chat. Do not be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam my chat. Be over 18. Those are the only rules. Smoke them if you got them. If I have somebody else jump up on the panel, then we'll turn the camera back around. But if it's just me, look at some trees. Sunday morning in America, 9:22. It's about to be hot as shit. The last day for heat advisory. Tomorrow's going to feel like a 20-degree difference, and it's still going to be 91. America. Chat participation, y'all. What are we talking about? We need to take Canada? No. I support Alberta seceding and becoming its own nation, but I think it needs to be its own nation for at least 5 to 10 years before we ever consider about, making it the 51st state kind of thing. Show us that you're not as communist by yourself before we just take you in. Because we can't just blindly take in a bunch of fucking commies. That don't make any sense. I do support taking Greenland, though. I say we take Greenland. We need to take Cuba. Both of those need to be America. Or at least a territory. Like fucking, I just had a brain fart. Puerto Rico. Well, I ate cheap chips and cottage cheese yesterday, and I have been burping that shit up for like 12 hours now, just in case you were wondering. Take it easy, Nev. That might have been the last of the grown folk talk. It might just be poop jokes from here on out. It's hard to tell. It's 50-50. Could be silent, could be smart, could be poop jokes. It's kind of a roll of the dice at this point. America. Excuse me. Baby lungs. Yeah, a little bit of laundry, a little bit of mowing. It's the only thing I really got going on today. Try not to die. Yeah, can somebody drop GTP's link, please? What kind of respectable man is still asleep at 6:30 in the morning? That's all I got to say. Yeah, I was Hillbilly's alarm clock this morning. 6:45. Sheriff's Department. That's what I should have done. You're lucky I'm nice. I was like, let me walk all nice and gingerly and give it a light tap so I don't startle him. I should. Sheriff's Department. One of those kind of things. That's what I should have done. Oh, damn it, BDJ. BDJ, you go to the channel. Like you can click on their name in chat or whatever. Go to the channel, and then you know how you share a video. You press the little arrow. It'll give you the option of copy link, share video. You just copy link, and then you come back to the chat, and then in the chat, in your little top thingy, it'll give you the option to drop that link. You just hit it like you're sending a chat. Gmon Nana, I don't know, man. I don't know. Can I trust you with authority for limited time? Can I, Gmon Nana? How many people are you going to time out if you're a mod for 5 minutes? America. Ohio, what up? Hour 9 minutes. What are we talking about? 31 people. New York, what up? Conversation goes where it goes. I just know it's starting to get sticky out here. There's so many horseflies on the ceiling of this thing, it sounds like it's sprinkling. Y'all ever tell me what you're doing today? Is that extremely loud? Can you still hear me? Am I 5x5? Dirty lurker. Squirrel. There you go. GTP's thingy. chore paperwork. Boom, you're a normie again. Had another night of tornadoes. Is it that time of season for you guys? Like, is that normal? Like, our tornado season, like, it goes up until November, I do believe. Yes, sunshine brought to you by America. Enjoy. Live vicariously through my sky. I'll tell you, it looks a lot nicer than it feels. I can tell you that, though. It's raining in northern Missouri. Damn you, Edward. We might get some this afternoon. I think we're like 40% chance. But scattered. Now that you say something, BDJ, you're going to get a Katrina .5 type shit. It's a double rainbow. Anthony, I expect to see a video of you, sir. Amazed at how it's a double rainbow. You need to recreate the meme. Would dying in a tornado or a hurricane count as dying a glorious death? Or would that just be a tragic accident? Is there need for a glorious death in a first world society? Only if you're saving someone? A heroic death doesn't necessarily mean a glorious death. Yankee! Yes. I took her wrench and handed her back her slippers. Does anybody recall, were our grandparents, were they afraid of death? I mean, obviously there's nuance, but for the most part, I slept in until about 6:15 ish. America. I'm just over here zoning out on the trees, y'all. America. What happened to all that stuff in was it North Carolina and all that shit? They got hit with that hurricane a couple years back. They wouldn't let people come back in. They declared a lot of it unsafe, hazmat areas and shit. Whatever happened to that? Is that land just sitting there? Is it being developed? Did people go back home? Was it all some bullshit? Asheville? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I believe it was Asheville, something like that. That sounds appropriate. So you figure for as big as of a story as it was, and all the rabbit holes that it fucking created, you figure there'd be some kind of follow up on it. You know? Was everybody right, or was it another? We lost gravity for 7 seconds. Well, we know that, Steph. We're just talking the general area. Do stuff with Nikki move there, Nashville area. America. So, hmm. Do you believe that whoever the powers may be has the ability to create a tornado? They may not be able to control it, but the ability to create it. I believe so also. I don't go too deep into rabbit holes. And when a hurricane hits land and then takes a 90-degree fucking right turn, I'm skeptical. Oh man, goes where it goes, y'all. What are we talking about? 24 people, hour 22 minutes. I got another bowl of motivation in me, America. Weather warfare. Yeah. I mentioned this in the backstage. Like I didn't go down the rabbit hole, but there are some. I seen a couple shorts where they're talking about the Dust Bowl in Oklahoma and shit was weather modification. Solar farms have something to do with generating tornadic weather. I don't think that they can create a tornado at will. I think they have to wait for the appropriate weather. 'Cause that's a lot of wind that you have to manipulate. You know what I mean? I believe it has to be the right conditions to create an actual tornado or something like that. Because I just can't see how they would fight the wind. You know, the jet stream and all that other shit. It changes the atmosphere, yeah, but you've still got to have that consistent wind flow. You know, the opposing force. America. Yeah, the rotation itself would be tough. Like you could influence it a little bit, but you would have to have the conditions available first. I do believe, at least the way I see it. So I mean, if you're over here in the Midwest, you know, you get them thunderstorms that build up. They're tornado producing thunderstorms, but they never just get that little push, that kind of thing. I could see them giving the little extra push, but it's got to be the right conditions, I think. Earthquakes would be easier to control because it's a constant. Earthquakes and volcanoes would be the easiest. Electricity steering the storms, yeah. Charge the atmosphere with ions and shit. Creates a nice electrical storm. Yeah, we already know what sound vibration will do to a human body. It can literally blow you apart make your fucking brain bleed and shit. We already know what noise vibration will do to a human. Imagine what that shit will do to a fault line or fucking a thin volcanic tube too broad to control the aftermath. I think that's why it's limited to power. It's like different levels of cleaner. You know what I mean? Tornado will affect a few small people, but not the masses. So it doesn't really disrupt things too much. In the tornado, like small stuff like that, it doesn't get. It's not like headline news for the world. But if you get a volcano or a massive fucking earthquake, that's like full blown house clean type event. Overpopulation is what those are for. Colombia, that one that happened over in the little Asian country, not the Philippines, Myanmar, or yeah, that one. Is it Myanmar? It's one of those. Wait till Yellowstone blows. Oh shit, we're all dead if Yellowstone blows. Those who survive are going to have a nuclear winter for a couple years for all that ash to settle, all that dust that's going to be in the atmosphere. At least 2 years before most people see the sun again. Yellowstone has raised what, inches or feet over the last couple years. I say couple, but that could go all the way back to the 90s. So everything blows. It's just a matter of time. Vents get clogged. Erosion happens. Some retard with a very big firecracker. You know what I mean? All kinds of things. That's the thing about nature is, as much as we really don't know shit, it's going to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. Yeah, it might be there, just a big ass lava lake. It's like nobody thought St. Helens was going to go when it did either. See how that shit worked out. There's evidence that Yellowstone has went off before. Why would it not go off again? If a volcano was never going to go off, it wouldn't be a volcano. We already see it. What, in Africa, the plates are splitting, and it's literally cracking Africa in half. It's slow, but it's noticeable within a generation, within a lifetime. Some places are, I think they said they're like 8 foot wide, where that separation's happening because the plates are splitting. That's the way it works. We all know Europa. We know we all used to be hooked together in different places. Shit slowly moving around. Everything's gonna go off at some time because everything's always moving. Something's gonna explode. Yep. Horizontal or vertical? What you mean, BDJ? We'll have ocean. Shit, if the Madrid fault goes off, I'll have oceanfront property. The whole Mississippi River will split and fill. Oh, the African fault. It is going east-west. It's above. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's on the east coast, about halfway up. East coast of Africa, halfway up. Or just get on the YouTube. You can just search African fucking fault line shift. And there'll be a million videos on it. Above the Congo. Ish, maybe. It might be parallel. Congo's on the west coast, right? It might be a little bit above it. The reason they keep us limited to certain places. Grand Canyon, Yellowstone. Yeah. Well, some places are not conducive for life. Not human life, anyway. I'm just waiting. Some of us are still young enough. I think we're going to get some kind of news or information, real verified information about civilizations and shit in Antarctica. Take it easy, stuff. Like everybody knows that people used to live on Antarctica, that it wasn't always covered in ice, just like fucking Egypt. It used to be lush, that type of shit. Expose us to an entirely new civilization. That's why I never got into the global warming bullshit. Just look at Egypt. Perfect example of how shit changes in a very short time. It's like if you ever watch rivers and stuff like that, Missouri River, Colorado River, Mississippi River, the major rivers, tributaries, they every what 70 to 100 years or so, they completely change and they'll fuck around and be a half a mile to the left of where they used to be, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't take a whole lot of time at all for a river to change its course, and it will continuously change its course. It will forever change its course by the way a rock lands, by the way a tree gets stuck. It'll cause a flow, it'll cause a current, it causes erosion. Next thing you know, you got a weak side. Your whole river is 2 miles this way now, 60 years from now. Ever changing. Can't dictate it. Something as literally as small as a boulder in a river change the landscape consistently, and it'll be like forever. Nature knows what it wants. Alpine flips two times a year. Yeah. So imagine all the people who have houses or land that backs up to a river or a big waterway like that. If it wasn't for like Corps of Engineers and land management building those little offshoots to keep that shit in check, people could literally lose every bit of their land in their lifetime just because the river wants to move. It's almost like government's keeping some of y'all safe if you think about it like that. It's easy, BDJ. You just put a spatula under it. Eventually, all the sediment and shit that settles on the top will eventually float to the bottom. You know what I mean? And it slowly pushes, it recycles the water slowly. At least that's the way I heard it. The weight of foreign debris causes the cycle motion, I guess you could say. America. So sticky out here. Ladies are happy as shit. Popped yellows for the members yesterday. I still have a few more yellows that have popped back since then. Just on the one though, just one plant. I got about 7 yellows that I need to pop, but they're newly yellow. So if you're growing, stay on top of your yellows. Get that shit out of there. Don't leave dead leaves in the middle of your bush. Especially in this fucking heat. Spider mites love leaf litter. America. What are we talking about, y'all? Hour 41. Definitely not going to be on here too much longer. Put food together to take back down to the river cleanup crew. Yeah. Hydrate, y'all. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. For those of you who are living in this hell that we're going through right now, anyway. Some of us are cooking, some of us are flooding. It's fucking craziness. Spider mice love everything. Still waiting on my praying mantises. No sign of life yet. Made any moves on it? No. I'm waiting on my son. It's up to him if he wants to make the trade or not. I'll give him till spring to figure it out. If he ain't decided by spring, then I'm gonna pop the bed and throw a new fucking fuel pump on there. Farm truck that bitch out. 20 foot above foot. God damn. Craziness. Get out of here, Anthony. Get. I need to go Google and see what temperature it has to be for praying mantises to hatch. The downside to that, well, the good side is that Arizona's getting washed away too. Get out of here. Big ass bumblebee. This weather's getting fucking ridiculous. Say this is probably the worst summer that we've had since we've been here. It may not say it on paper, but being in it and shit, this is definitely the worst summer in the last 10 years. It's never been this consistent. You know what I mean? There's usually a break. We ain't had a break for about 12 fucking days. Grand solar minimum. We gonna see northern lights again this year? Another unnatural thing that's a sign of the coming apocalypse. Super El Nino. I've been hearing about that. They're saying it's wintertime though, right? Just waiting for the poles to shift. How far off by degrees does a magnet have to be before it flips? Yeah, hillbilly moved down here. Hottest part of the history of ever. 11,000. Yeah. Yes, I believe in the. I say 12,000, but it's all the same. It's just what the average between. It's somewhere between 8,000 to 15,000 years, and people just go with the middle average, right? Something like that. Barely breaking 80 for the next. Damn it. Well, you're not going to die of heat exhaustion, but you're going to fucking drown. Pick your poison. We'll see. I don't know what I'm expecting for this winter. I kind of lost expectations for planning for the future a long time ago. We'll know it when it happens. changes too much to try to predict it. Yeah, Hillbilly got heat delirious and he did some self discovery and he poked himself until he had narrowed down every one of his giggle spots. I loaned him one of my action figures and a Sharpie. That way, if he touched himself and he giggled, he would put a dot on the doll as a reference point. America. Something wrong with you people. It looks like it should be nice outside, but I assure you, it fucking sucks. Days! Coming in at the end. What's your temperature, Days? Sit rep. He wasn't playing with them, Nana. It was for scientific purposes. Self discovery is not a toy, ma'am. America. I have nothing else to drink. So unless y'all give me something to talk about, we're gonna call this good. And I gotta go hydrate. It's almost as if somebody put a spell on me to make my mouth extremely dry. Oh, so sticky. All right then, y'all. I'm gonna go stick my whole head inside the pool for a couple seconds and then go get something to drink. Yay! Go fucking do something, y'all. Stay hydrated.